When I decided to become a lawyer in high school, I looked at the different professions there were, and I noticed that I did a self-evaluation, and I noticed that fairness was real important to me. Fairness was always important to me. So what I did was I took a look at what different professions there were, and I felt like being a lawyer would be an excellent profession to eliminate unfairness. My mother was a college professor. My dad was a high school teacher, so I grew up in a progressive household. When I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, I at first was shocked. I was stunned. I was 41 years old. I felt like I had my whole life ahead of me, and I still feel that way. But I didn't know enough about it. And I spent a lot of time becoming aware of what it was about. And although people say that, you know, they have the American with Disabilities Act, I feel as though there's a lot of discrimination that still goes on in American society against the disabled, especially people with obvious disabilities. These people could be extremely productive and extremely make great contributions to the whatever organization they're working for. But sometimes they're not given a chance because of the uncomfortableness of the people around. So I've tried to spread awareness. For example, Parkinson's is a physical disability. My hand will shake. You'll see my hand shake. That's really all it is. It's not a mental issue, and I'm as sharp as I ever was. But I can sense and see how employers would be more reluctant to bring on someone with an obvious disability because of the uncomfortableness that it makes them, because they have to assimilate and be careful what they say and such like that.
But, and I think that applies to diversity in general, and it's a feeling of lack of education, or it's, whether it's discomfort, but how do you get beyond that?
The way you get beyond that is to look the person in the eye, not always look at the qualifications on the paper. You don't know what they had to overcome to get where they are today. So you look, when you do an interview, spend the time, first of all, actively recruiting and expanding the applicant pool. Reach out to different areas that you wouldn't normally go to. Go to colleges, with placement services in colleges, advertise on the internet, newsletters, whatever. Once you've brought in a number of applicants, you don't have to go for anyone less than the best. But be careful of just looking at paper credentials. Look at the person themselves. Someone with a more middle-class background didn't have the same hurdles and barriers that someone else might have, and those hurdles and barriers are experiences that you can use in your job. Look for the sparkle in their eye. Look for somebody who tells you that they're somebody who's going to overcome whatever is put before them.